Today's video is sponsored by Game Nerds, the best place to buy all your sealed Digimon product, as well as other trading card games and for all your general gaming needs. And also by Inked Gaming, the best place to get your own custom playmats printed with the highest quality around. Links are in the description.
What's going on, Tamers? It's your boy Dan from DigiGuard United coming at you with a Mamemon deck profile today. The deck is not the most meta relevant. It's more of a fun tier, row tier type of deck. But it is a deck that can take wins from tier 1 decks like Shine Greymon, like Hunters, because the deck can go so wide, so fast at times that they can't keep up with it. So let's just jump right into the deck profile, starting with the eggs. But first four is Pagumon. Pagumon is the best black egg in the game right now. Unfortunately, there's really no other choice. On deletion, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a black Digimon, you can add it to your hand. Always good, always a live effect. You kind of sometimes want to swing with your rookies early in this deck and just get some searching going. Last egg, just to have it, is a Kapurimon. A solid effect. While this Digimon has reboot, it gains 1000. In this deck now, with the new Prince Mamemon, all your Digimon will have reboot, so that effect will always be live. And so sometimes that 1k matters. Off to the rookies. We play 8. The first 4 we play is Chikurimon. Another black card that's very generic, very good. Has a security effect at the end of the battle, trigger Digidraw of 1. Digidraw of 1 is a very good mechanic in the game, and seeing it is always good. And if you don't have much going on, you can just Evo over Pagu, swing. Hopefully it dies because it's only 1000, and you get the Pagu effect. Second rookie we play, for Gatomon. It's another good generic rookie. The deck doesn't really need rookies at the moment, so these are some good ones that you could throw in. It's natively a blocker, has an effect of on deletion. If it's your opponent's turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 black card among them, and place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So a searcher, it's very good. It does what it does for the deck type of thing. Next we play 4 Thundermon. This card is mandatory, add 4 in the deck. You need to see it. It's only a play cost 4, so it's not too bad if you have to hard drop it. But the best thing about the card is that his name also is treated as Mamemon, so you can gain the effects of Prince Mamemon, Bancho Mamemon, or even Senbon Dokkan, which I'll speak about later, off those effects, and play for free. Next we play 4 Nanimon. Solid card, play cost of 3, so again, if you don't have the rookie, you can just hard play the Nanimon and it doesn't feel bad. Has an effect of security at the end of battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. So again, another card that's free of security effect that can start your combos up. Next we play 2 Gladiamon. The solid Evo card if you want to just Evo. It has jamming as an effect, so you can just swing and not care because it won't die in security. And it has a good inheritable reboot, so you can swing with the Gladiamon and then go into some of your ultimates for an effect, and they'll unsuspend, so at least they won't be targeted for attacks unless you're playing against certain decks. So it's a pretty solid card in the deck, in my opinion. Next we play 1 Mechanorimon to round off the champions. Another blocker for the deck, 6k. As always, it's pretty strong. 4 drop, which is again pretty good. Deck doesn't run many rookies, so having low drop, low play cost champions is pretty good, and has an effect of when Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, it survives unsuspended, so you always have a live blocker if they're trying to rookie rush you or something. Next is the ultimate lineup. You run 4 Catch Mamemon, arguably one of the best cards in the deck because of the effect. When Digivolving, you may return up to 4 Digimon cards with Mamemon in the names to the top of your deck in any order. And if you return up to 3 or more, you can Digivolve 1. So again, another Digivolve effect that can stop your opponents from doing things. It also sets you up for your future plays of Prince Mamemon, Bancho Mamemon to be able to guarantee that you'll see a Mamemon to play out. Next, we run 3 Mamemon from BT13. BT11, one of the better cards in the deck as well. On play, when Digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may play one Tamer for free. We play a couple Tamers, so that's always good. But the second part, which is really good, as you place the rest of the top or bottom any deck, any order. That gives you the luxury of knowing if you have Mamemon pieces to play out when you go into your Prince Mamemon or Bancho Mamemon, and it just sets you up really well. Then it has an inheritable when you play another Digimon by an effect. One of your Digimon gains blocker. So again, you'll see that comes up really clutch, and it's very important, especially late game at times. Next, play 3 BT6 Mamemon. He has decoy, so in fact the decoy, you get to protect one of your other Digimon if it were to be deleted by an effect. And then he has a secondary effect of on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost 7 or less. So cool little combo. If you Digivolve it over this into like a Prince or a Bancho effect, you play, let's say this Mamemon's effect, this becomes a blocker. So now you have that threat of this Mamemon being a blocker and then potentially being able to delete something and take something out on their board state, which is a cool little combo you can do. Next, to round it off, we play one big Mamemon. These are one of the tech choices that I like to play just to play. He's only a 10k vanilla B-stick, really. He's just there because there's only one big Mamemon in the game. So, you know, big Mamemon need love too, you know? So that's why we play it. Most times, you probably would just take this out and put maybe another BT11 Mamemon in it to play 4 of it because, like I said, he does nothing for you, really, besides being a 10k B-stick. Next, for the Mega level 6s, we play four Prince Mamemon, the card that makes the deck so much better now. Digivolve costs for 3. On play, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one Digimon card that has Mamemon in its name with a play cost 10 or less while paying the cost. Trash the rest. All turns, all your Digimon with Mamemon in their names, or the Royal Knights, which the Royal Knights part doesn't really matter in this deck, obviously, gain jamming and reboot. So the great thing about the when Digivolving effect is that you can trash your pieces and you don't have to get bottom deck them. So if it's other Mamemon, then you could go into like another catch Mamemon or something, and you just keep cycling through and placing them back on top of your deck to continue comboing. Next, we play 3 Bancho Mamemon. When Digivolving, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. For each of your opponent's Digimon, you may play one Digimon card with Mamemon in its name. The memory cost of 10 or less among them. All turns, when you have another Digimon with Mamemon in his name, this Digimon gains sec attack +1. So combo with these two together, if somehow you have both of these, he's gonna have jamming, he's gonna have sec +1, so you're always swinging 2 checks jamming, and then you have reboot. The very solid combo because you know he's not gonna die. You always guarantee that sec attack +1. So when that happens, the occasional times when that happens, getting both of them out, very strong. Next, we play another one of my fun techs. I like playing 2 Millenniumon. He's not the best card, but I just love Millenniumon, and I wish we had more support for him. But the following effect, why I play him: return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Period. That's it. Just, you know, bottom deck of Digimon. That's always a good effect unless they have protection somehow. And on deletion, if this card has Digivolution cards, you may play this card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So if he were to die in battle or deletion or something, and as long as you have sources, which you most likely will, you can just play it out back again from the trash. Always good. It's a very sticky card unless they, you know, chaos degrade it or bottom decking with Omni X or something. It sticks around basically, you know what I'm saying? So it's a cool little card. If you're gonna want to make it more competitive in the sense, you probably will play cards like a Dexmon, cards like Omnimon Zords, because you can on Digivolve bring back 2 level 5s, play cost of 7 or less. So that's a lot of the Mamemons in the deck, and you just keep continuing doing crazy plays. Next is the Tamer lineup. 2 Izzies, really good card in this deck. It helps set you up as well, like your other, like Catch Mamemon if you're ready for a Prince Mamemon or a Bancho Mamemon. Memory setter, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. All the reveal cards are black. Gain 1 memory. Place the card on the top of the deck in any order. Being able to stack your deck in any way is very crucial at times, especially for this deck. Next, we play 2 Analog Utes. Great card for this deck. Only a play cost 2. On play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand. Trash the rest. That is, again, the most important part. Being able to trash your Mamemon to set up your catch Mamemon to be able to stack your deck in any way you want is always really good. And of course, second effect, when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon with Digivolution cards are deleted, you may suspend his Tamer, and you do gain a memory and hatch a Digi-egg. So that pops up sometimes. Not as often, especially since you have jamming and reboot, so it's a little hard for them to get rid of them at times, but this card is fantastic. Next, for the final fun tech I like playing, Izzy and Joe. Start of your turn, your opponent has 2 or more Digimon play, gain 2 memory. It's a solid effect. You're versing a single stack deck. This card is kind of dead, but sometimes it pops up depending on the deck you're playing against. Opponent's turn, when one of your black Digimon is deleted, you may suspend a Tamer and draw 1. So like if you have just a Gatomon, you block with it, you get a Pagu effect, you get the Gatu search, you also get the draw for that, so you get a little cycle going, especially if you don't have much in hand at that moment. This card can also be another Izzy or Analog U2 that can be more consistent for the deck as well. Next, we play one of the best options in the deck, Mamemon Dokkan. Y'all gonna look at it like 9 costs. That seems crazy, but for what the deck does and what it does for the deck, it's a great card. So the effect: reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play any number of Digimon cards with Mamemon's name without paying the cost. That adds up to 15. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a memory cost of 6 or less for each Digimon played with this effect. Trash the remaining cards. So one of the best combos you can do in this deck is if you have to play it from your hand, which sometimes it happens, but it's even better if it's trash, if it's in your security, because the security is the same effect. You activate this, play out Prince Mamemon, and you can get a Thundermon because this equals 15. So you can potentially pop 2 things, then Prince Mamemon effect activates, and then you can get another Mamemon somehow. Doesn't matter what it is except Bancho. But now you get three bodies on board, a level 6 immediately, level 5, and level 4. So you just start off already getting a Y board. That's why I love the card. That's why I love seeing it at 4. Sometimes it's that card because it's so expensive you don't want to use it depending on the situation of the game. But if it's in security, that's why I like playing at 4. If it's at security, which can happen more often or not, free bodies basically. We play 1 black memory boost, a good black generic card for the deck. Real top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 black Digimon card, put the rest on the bottom. Then main delay, gain 2 memory. So it's just, a solid card that you don't know what else to play. And then finally, we play Iron Fist and Onslaught. The deck sometimes can get around big bodies, so a card like this is always great to have. These are like, flex spots in my opinion, where you could just throw in whatever you think is needed. So it helps get rid of big bodies that you can't deal with because you're only going really 13k max at times. Yeah, so like I mentioned before, cards that you probably play in the deck instead of certain choices I've made. Dexmon would be a great example of a card that you can definitely play. You can play Mamemon Zort Defeat if you really want to. You can play more Mamemon. You can probably play different ratios of your champions because the champions is not locked. So future support, if that comes out for Mamemon, you can play different cards with it. If you like the deck profile, give us a like, drop a comment, tell me what you like about it, and subscribe if you haven't. Catch y'all on the next one.